What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, thanks so much for joining. I'm sorry about the wet hair. I really did want to get myself together before hopping on here, but I feel like I just have so much to do and so much to show you guys that I need to get going. I'm running a little late. It's already 11 in the morning and I need to eat. Well, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything today. I got 3 things that I want to take you guys through. So the first thing is a what I eat in a day. So I want to preface with the what I eat in a day. I am following a meal plan and I will kind of get a little bit more into that as I'm making my first meal. I can kind of talk about it, but I want to preface that the meals aren't really going to be anything super fancy or creative or anything like that. They're very much bro meals. They're very much standard, what you would expect a bodybuilder to eat, but I am on a new meal plan, so I want to make sure that I'm sticking to it as much as possible, especially for the first couple weeks, first month or so, to see how my body adjusts to it. I'll take you guys through what I eat in a day a little bit later on once I am a little bit more comfortable swapping out some meals and swapping out my macros. When I'm in the off season, especially in a building phase, I don't really mind as much swapping out some foods as long as I'm still hitting my macros. But with me just getting this meal plan, I really do want to make sure that I'm sticking to it the best that I can and get my body accustomed to it and see how it responds. I'm also going to take you guys through a grocery haul. So it's funny because, again, I got a new meal plan and I will talk about why, but my previous meal plan, out of all 5 meals I had per day, I was eating chicken every single meal. So I was going through packs of chicken like crazy, and then I got this new meal plan and I'm only eating it for 2 meals. So I was like, well shit, I have all this chicken and I have none of the other stuff that I need, so I have to go get all that stuff. And then finally, I'm gonna take you guys through a leg workout. I'm 99% sure that I'm training quads today. John and I are going to go to this new gym. The gym we're going to is actually a gym that I lived about 20 minutes from when I lived in my apartment a little over a year ago. And I always said I was gonna go, but I never did because the equipment at that gym was the exact same equipment as the gym that was 10 minutes from my apartment. And it wasn't honestly my favorite equipment, so I didn't really want to drive an extra 15-20 minutes out just to go to a gym that had the same stuff, even if the aesthetic was nice or whatever. Like I said, the equipment just wasn't my favorite, and I guess it wasn't the owner's favorite either. He actually got rid of all of that equipment and he got all new equipment from Arsenal, Panada, NewTek, Atlantis. I am so excited to go test it out, go see it. And it's about 10-15 minutes away from where John is working right now. So honestly, if I like the gym enough, I'm thinking about making it a weekend thing where I go hit legs. And it's always good. I feel I'm in one of those moods where I need to switch up my gym. I need to try out other gyms. I need to just explore. I feel I get in a rut, and it's no blame to the gym itself that I go to because it's a great gym. It's amazing and I'm very lucky to have access to it, but I think it's just environment. It's good to switch up your environment every once in a while, and I feel it's re-motivating to go to a new gym with new people and new equipment. We are on a little bit of a time crunch because I woke up a little bit late today. I was supposed to go to yoga this morning and I did not. I was also supposed to go to yoga yesterday morning and I did not. I've just I needed the extra sleep because this past week my sleep just was not the greatest. So I just let my body have what it needed. I slept what I needed to sleep. I'm gonna make my little pre-digestion cocktail that I always make, and we will talk through what is going on. Cooking my first meal, but I'm also finishing this drink. I try to have this about 15 minutes prior to my first meal. I've talked about it before. This was one of the things that was prescribed to me or recommended to me by my gut specialist that I was working with when I was going through the gut issues, and it's just something that works so well that I just still do it. So this is about 12 ounces of water with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, has to be the one that says apple cider vinegar with the mother. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of aloe vera juice from the Inner Leaf. Make sure it's juice because the last time I went shopping, I accidentally got the aloe vera gel, and when I went to go pour it in the cup, I was not so pleasantly surprised. And then I also do 15 grams of glutamine. So I get my glutamine from Evogen Nutrition. You can use code Kiri to save you 10%. Shameless plug. And then I also do about 5 grams of the Natural Vitality Calm, which is just a magnesium supplement. And then I do peppermint gels because that is a motility agent that has worked really well for me. They're really cheap. They're like $8 on Amazon. And then I do a serving of inositol, which I honestly don't know what that's for, but it was recommended to me with this drink. This has just been something that I have stuck by. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Normally without the magnesium, it tastes like lemon water with a little bit of like a twang to it. It's not really strong because there's not a lot of apple cider vinegar in it. There's only 1 tablespoon and like 12 ounces of water. But the magnesium that I got is raspberry lemonade flavored, and it also makes it kind of like carbonated tasting. So really, honestly, it just tastes like raspberry lemonade. I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling you, like it's fine. While my breakfast is cooking, we might as well talk about it. So I am working with a new coach. I love my old coach. He is an amazing person, amazing friend, amazing coach. But just for my goals and what I need, I had to move on. So I'm very, very excited about the new coach that I am working with. That being said, he did obviously give me a new meal plan. But yeah, that being said, I really do want to make sure that I'm focusing on sticking to this meal plan, especially with the first couple check-ins with him, because I want him to see how my body responds to the foods that he's giving me. I want him to be able to make adjustments as needed. And then once things are a little bit more like solidified and comfortable and we're able to kind of see how my body is responding and how my body is working, then I feel like I can have a little bit more flexibility. But right now, sticking to the plan. My first meal is 125 grams of flank steak with 30 grams of almonds. I have my breakfast here, but I also have Nala, who is like so desperate for a piece of steak. It's not even funny. Hi, come here. Well, come say hi. Come here. She is a chicken and steak fiend. This girl is constantly begging for food. You think she's like super cute and like cuddly? No, she's like putting up with it because she sees my steak right here. You can literally see her looking at it. I love you, but you can't have any steak. Like I said, 125 grams of flank steak and 30 grams of almonds. I do have the cocoa dusted almonds just because that's what I had in the apartment. So it's a little treat. And then I also made some coffee. I used the churro flavor. All of my coffee is from Coffee Over Cardio. I love their flavors so much. Like honestly, there's not one flavor that I've gotten that I've been like, I could pass. Like literally they sent me blueberry pie flavor coffee last month and I was like, that does not sound good to me. And I tried it and I'm like, oh, this is actually really, really good. I know. You can't have any. I know, I'm sorry. Nala. I went to go film a couple of TikToks and my hair looks like somebody electrocuted me, and it always looks like this after I shower. It gets like super staticky or super frizzy, and I bought the Olaplex bonding oil to be able to help with that because I used that once for my friend Haley. She let me borrow hers and I liked it because it worked, but now I feel like it's like too strong. Like I feel like it makes my hair immediately greasy. Like it doesn't do anything for the frizz, but my hair just gets greasy. So if any of you girls have any recommendations on like any serums or hair care products or anything, just to like help, you can't really even see it now that I brushed it, but like it just gets so like staticky and frizzy, and I feel like all of like the little broken pieces of my hair just like stick out. So I'm gonna put in the bonding oil now just because I don't have anything else. Don't even need that much. Like this will probably last me like the rest of my life because you only need like 2 drops, I think. And then I just like to go over my hair and not towards like the top because that gets greasy pretty quickly. And see, it's still like just staticky everywhere. I don't know what's going on. I was doing a little bit of cleaning and then I made the mistake of sitting in bed, and then Mr. Guinness joined me and I got sucked back into reading. I'm about halfway through A Court of Silver Flames I read the first 3 ACOTAR books in like, oh my God, like a couple weeks. They were so good. I don't care what anyone says about the first book being like too slow. I loved it. Second book was my favorite. Third book was like my second favorite. And then once I got to the 4th book, which is like that, what do they call it? A novella? Is that what it's called? It took me like weeks to get through that book because it was just like so slow. I want to keep reading, but it's 2 o'clock, so I have to actually get ready. I'm gonna go prep my next meal, and then I'm gonna get ready for the gym and get all my stuff packed up. Meal number 2 is 150 grams of basmati rice and 125 grams of ground beef. I have these like pre-made microwavable rices left over. They taste so much better. They taste so much better than cooking my own rice, but it's because it has sunflower oil and salt and all this other stuff in it that I probably shouldn't be having. Just got my nails done yesterday, so I'm having trouble right now. They're so cute though, aren't they? They're like brown chrome. And then I'm also supposed to have 100 grams of veggies, but I'm probably not gonna have that today because my digestion has not been the best today or this weekend. And I feel like when I eat veggies, honestly, it gets worse. My body responds like super weird to fiber. I know it sounds so weird, but these are only 120 grams of rice and I need 150. So I have some rice here. I also keep my steak in this, so don't judge me. There's like beef and steak in here. Honestly, taco sauce is such a slay. It's only 5 calories per serving, so it's like one of those like lower calorie condiment options, but it's not like one of those like sugar-free, low-calorie condiments. I try to stay away from those as best I can. Taco sauce on beef and rice is an elite combo and you cannot tell me otherwise. And then my pre-workout meal is actually like, there's no protein in it besides like trace protein. Like there's not an actual like protein source. It's just like oats and fruit. I'm gonna eat this and then probably get ready for the gym. I'm going to bring my pre-workout meal with me. Gym fit is on. I feel like I've been wearing this variation of outfit for like at least 2 or 3 workouts a week because I love it so much. I have on navigation shorts and then the Skims shirt. I don't remember the name of it, but I can put it in the description down below if anyone's interested. Then I have a Gymshark sports bra on under that. Oh, and then Dark Sport crew neck just to keep me warm. I'm getting my pre-workout mixed up. I actually have intro workout already mixed because I mixed it up last night for my workout, but it was a deload upper body workout, so I was literally in and out in like 30 minutes and I didn't even touch it, so I'm just gonna have this intra. I'm gonna do 1 scoop of creatine, 1 scoop of glutamine, and then 1 scoop of the stim-free pre-workout. The sour candy is definitely my favorite one, but this other one's really good. It's grape cotton candy. This pre-workout also has a little bit of creatine in it as well. All of these supplements are from Evogen Nutrition. You can use code Curie at checkout to save you 10%. Should not be vlogging and driving, but this, in my defense, this thing is sitting right on my car door, so I just don't have a mount for it. So I am about 20 minutes away from the gym, and I went to go like check the hours again just to make sure, and I swear to God, I saw on the website, it said that they were open until 9 p.m. But now the website says 7 p.m. So I'm getting there at like 4 or something. I guess that's enough time. I just probably won't be able to do cardio, but I just like, I didn't want to like rush my workout. So now I'm gonna feel like super rushed, which is annoying, but I'm through like Center City, Philadelphia right now, and I hate driving through Philly, but I'm gonna eat my meal now because I'm gonna get there and probably like hang out in the car. I'm supposed to eat this meal 1 hour to an hour and a half before training, but just given the timing of everything, I'm probably only going to be able to wait 45 minutes. 40 grams of oats with 15 grams of almond butter and 100 grams of banana. All right, guys, so this was my first workout of my new program with my new coach, and it's a lot higher volume than what I'm used to, so I think that you're going to see a little bit of a different training style here. But we started off with some leg extensions. I did 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, and then 8. So this is what's known as a pyramid set, so I'm decreasing the amount of reps but increasing the amount of weight I'm using each set. The notes in my program say to go to about 85%, so a couple reps in the tank, shy of failure, except that last set I'm going to failure. So that last set of 8, I will be going to failure here. You can see my reaction to this machine. I've never used the new tech leg extension, and it was insane how much I felt it in my quads. Next, I had hack squats, and I was testing out this hack squat machine because there were 2 different machines, and I just wanted to try this one. So I loaded it up, tried it out a little bit, but I did not like it that much. It was not my favorite. So I ended up moving over to the other hack squat machine that I've used in the past, the Atlantis hack squat. If you have this machine at your gym or you're ever visiting a gym that has this, please try it. Here it is. She is so pretty. One of the things I love about this machine too is that you can actually adjust the back pad so that you're like actually leaning forward a little bit more, but I just did it traditionally. So here I am doing my sets. I actually had 5 sets of 12, 10, 8, 8, and then 15. John was yelling at me in that one set because he didn't realize that it was just a warm-up set for me, but I ended up working to 6 plates on each side and I only got 6 reps. So I am not used to doing these high volume sets before my top set at all. Like I am used to going in, doing a couple warm-up sets and then going like all out for a top heavy set and then a back off set. So this volume is definitely new to me, but I'm excited to try it out. So then we moved into this true squat machine, I think is what it's called. And oh my God, guys, I don't think I've ever used a machine that has like targeted my quads more than I have with this. And it is so like unforgiving. Like if you fail in this machine, you fail. Like there's no getting back up. It is so intense. But I ended up doing 3 straight sets of 12 to 15 on here and just focused on the form and getting that mind muscle connection with my quads. LOL at me trying to re-rack it and almost dying. And then we moved into our last quad focused exercise. At this point, guys, my quads were absolutely toast. Like I could not walk, but we had 3 sets of 10 to 12 each leg of these walking lunges. You'll notice that I'm kind of taking a step a little bit out to the side and I'm focusing on having like a shorter stride and a more upright position to prioritize that knee flexion and bias the quads a little bit more. Another amazing machine this gym had is the Booty Builder hip thrust. Now I prefer like the cable loaded one, but this one's still really good. I find that this one and the hammer strength hip thrust specifically target my glutes really well. Like I just connect really well. But I did 3 sets of 12 to 15 here. You'll see I'm using like a little bit of a lighter weight. With the way this machine is set up, you can see that like the foot pad or like that foot, whatever it's called, is a little bit higher. So I feel like I'm getting a lot more tension on the downward portion as well, which is great, but I just can't go as heavy without sacrificing actually feeling it in my glutes. And then I finished off with kickbacks and they had this glute kickback machine. And guys, I have never found a kickback machine that I have felt in my glutes. I've always just resorted to cable glute kickbacks, but this machine did me so dirty in the best way. I felt this in my glutes like no other. I think this was called the Pendulum Glute Kickback by Glute Builder, but I did 3 sets of 12 to 15 of these each leg. I swear to God, I saw on that website that gym closed at 9. So I was like, oh, I don't really mind getting there at like 4:30ish. Like that's plenty of time because I not only have my leg workout, but I also have cardio. And right now my coach doesn't have me doing like a timed amount of cardio. He has me doing a caloric goal. So like he wants me burning 150 calories per cardio session 5 times a week after my workouts, so post-workout cardio. So basically, if you do it more intensely, you'll get it done quicker. If you do it like more like steady state, kind of like nonchalantly, like you're gonna be doing cardio for a little bit longer. I did not get to do that, so honestly, I'm probably gonna have to either do it on my rest day this week or go home now and do cardio at my home gym, which I'm kind of thinking about just because I would rather have like a full rest day besides having to like rush through my workout. It was really, really good. This gym is insane. You guys saw the equipment is just absolutely insane. I have my post-workout meal with me. It's just chicken and rice. So it's 150 grams of rice, 125 grams of chicken. I am like still kind of too hyped up for my workout to eat right now. So I'm going to give myself a little bit and then probably pull it out in like 15 minutes or so. This is like the question that I have to ask for you. Does the week start on Sunday and then end on Saturday, or does it start on Monday and end on Sunday? Because for me, the week starts on Sunday because it's like that's the calendar. That's what the calendar shows. It goes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But some people think that Monday is the first day of the week and Sunday is the last day of the week. I just think that's wrong. That's just me. Something about starting off my week with this workout, which is like my hardest one, just makes me feel like a lot more ready going into the week, like a lot more like I can breathe instead of having to do it all at once tomorrow. So, oh my God, I am so out of breath. So where I live, they banned plastic bags. So every time you go, you either need to bring your reusable bag or buy a paper bag for 10 cents. And I didn't have any bags with me, but I didn't feel like coming home and then going back out for groceries. So I did stop and oh my God, I just had to walk up this hill with this like my gym bag and my camera and this big paper bag. And I forgot bananas, so that's good. I just restocked on some lemon juice because we were running a little bit low. I did get a whole bag of rice. This is not basmati, this is jasmine rice. But I did get more cups of rice because I couldn't help it. I needed some almonds, so I did get the cocoa dusted again because they're just really freaking good. I will eat plain almonds on prep. I will. But in my off season, you probably will not catch me eating plain almonds. I'm getting some kind of flavored almond, whether it's like the honey cinnamon or the chocolate or even like the spicy ones. Like, your girl needs something, so I got the chocolate ones. I just got some chicken because I have 3 chicken breasts left in the fridge. I don't feel like going to the store for more chicken, so I just got another 3, and that should last me for most of the week. We got 2 packs of lean ground beef. We just got 2 steaks. So they didn't have like flank steak, so I got the next leanest cut of steak, which was like the sirloin. That is the grocery haul. I was gonna grab some more rice cakes, but I remember that I actually already have them. They're the rice cakes I had in my last video, the dark chocolate covered. They're so good. I'm gonna put this away. I'm really tired, but honestly, like, I feel like my step goal just like wasn't even good. Cause part of me was like, well, if I at least hit like a good step goal, I won't do cardio today and then I'll just do it on my rest day. But I'm looking at my steps and I'm only at like 4,000 for the day. I do really wanna read my book, and I found that like reading my book while I'm doing cardio or like listening to the audiobook while I'm doing cardio makes it go so much faster. So I'm kind of honestly looking forward to it. So I think I'm gonna put the stuff away and then go do that and then just call it a night. Okay, I'm literally making my last meal and I realized that I failed and did not show you guys a full day of eating because I forgot my last meal. Nothing special, but I wanted to make sure that I came on and showed you. So I'm waiting for it to get done. So my last meal is 150 grams of potatoes and 125 grams of chicken. So really not switching it up at all with like the actual amount of carbs and protein that I'm having per meal. But anyway, that's my last meal. Good night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. Let me know if you liked this video. I tried to incorporate a bunch of stuff into one go and I like how it turned out. So I think I'm gonna try to do that kind of thing more often. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. As always, I will leave the handle right here. Same handle as my YouTube, so it works out. All right guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.